Hello everyone, welcome to a sequel to the previous video. This is the third ghost print, which is a dark blue, and it has some teal and some green and some very light traces of copper. So I thought I would place some white marks first. And that is in keeping with the inspiration from Al Held. He loves these geometric shapes. And then what I will do is add some this is to give some structure, kind of like a construction. He was always fascinated by geometry. And I think the love of geometry is the basis for geometric abstraction. Okay, so now I have a framework. And then I will superimpose another layer of stencils. I know many of you will say, you should stop now, but I want to push further. So I want the middle to be vermilion. So I want it to be a really bright, lively color, just to counteract the darkness of the blue. And copper. This is in keeping with the remnants. Oh, this is a squeaky one. I forgot the oil. It's not so bad. Now there have been times when I try to be overly frugal with my paint and use a small brayer and try to cut around the edges. I found out that that doesn't work because I end up with a lot of high spots or thick spots, and it creates a blotchy print. And I'm always after a very clean, hard edge result. Now, before I started this printing session, I gave my plate a good scrubbing and oiled it very well to keep it conditioned. So hopefully that will help in the plate releasing the paper without giving me a fight. Okay, I think I have it all. Just making sure my hands are clean before I grab the paper. So here we go. So here is the dark print with the white lines and circles. And I think this will be the very closest inspiration to Al Held. Okay, let's see what we have here. I think we have a very cool result. This is the complexity that I was after in the first place. Check this out. So I will air dry this and then recap. Pretty happy with this result. Okay, here's a recap of the print now that it's dry. And the Posca marker works very well to create these geometric shapes and lines. Here's a close. So the contrasting layers create a lot of vibration and tension, which brings the print, makes it feel that it's alive. Otherwise, it would have just become a dark background. Now I want to point out something too that kind of bothers me, but the plate is not exactly plumb. You see here, here's my straight edge. It's narrower here. This is about 1/2 inch, this is about 1/4 inch. This is from the constant pulling and pushing and cleaning of the plate. It's not exactly 90 degrees, so I have to keep shifting it. But I don't want to do that too much because I don't want to ruin the plate either. So I may just, in my next printing session, I may just turn it upside down and use the wrong side, the back side, to compensate for this discrepancy. That's just one of the downsides of using something that's very flexible. But I cannot emphasize enough, please oil your plate before printing. If you have time, do it the night before. Give it a good cleaning and then place a good dose of baby oil. Rub it all over and then just leave it. Don't wipe it off, just leave it. And in the morning, you'll see that the baby oil has disappeared because it will have been absorbed by the plate. So if you notice, I didn't have any struggle pulling this paper. It just comes right off because of the oil. So now, did I remember to tell you to oil your plate? So thank you so much for watching and for subscribing. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was fun. And I hope to see you next time.